Hey, welcome everybody to the StockPickProfits.com daily market update. Hey, what a market day today. We had a nice little rally go on, little push at the end, some good hits after the market, right? Disney hit, Snap hit. We actually had a little short in Snap too, so we're kind of keeping an eye on that. But the user base stabilized a little bit, caught us by surprise. We didn't think Snap was doing that much, so we put a little short trade on it. But we had just cashed in our spider trade we've been talking about the past few days. After a nice, 6, 7 days, I believe, we ended up with 103%. That is 600% winners in a row. So right now, all we're sitting on is GE. And we're taking a good look at the market. Some good stuff happening. Maybe a continuation to the rally. You never really know, though, in this market. We want to be careful with the volatility and stuff. The markets are kind of at an inflection point right now. Also, too, if you look at your charting and stuff, it's an interesting position right now. And Goldman came out today, right? And they straight up said that if you didn't make money in January, you're not going to make money this year. So that'll be an interesting call going forward, right? It looks like there's a lot more rally left in the market. We'll see. And we'll see how Snap shakes out with that guidance. But like I said, all we're sitting on right now is GE, and we're looking for new plays. So, hey, we've got the Supreme Court, or not the Supreme Court, the State of the Union address this evening, and we'll get to hear from President Trump finally after all that back and forth. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what he's got to say. I'm sure it'll be a lot of rah-rah this, rah-rah that, like usual. Everybody's positioned themselves, whether they're on the left or the right. They're bringing their special guests, which drive home whatever their points are. That's an interesting way to attack problems in America. But as you can see, you guys stay away from the politics and stuff. It's just nonsense. We're going into the campaign year. You're not going to see a lot of action from the politicians. It's mostly going to be these stuff that get them big headlines and big virtue signaling and stuff like that. So you're not going to see a lot of action now. There's still coming down the line. We've got that deadline for the government shutdown again, so we want to be leery of that. There's things going on in Europe right now. Theresa May reaffirmed some stances that she's been getting hammered on the past year. And that could cause some distress over in Europe. And you also have those yields and things like that yield curve and stuff that are still there, just nobody's talking about them all of a sudden. So we're kind of picking our spots here, and we're looking for some new trades, but we're going to be patient. And we recommend you do the same also, too. Like I said, we just cashed in that spider trade today for 103% in only, 6, 7 days. And that was our 600% winner in a row. So we took advantage of January, and we hope you did too. One thing I wanted to mention before we let you go, because it is kind of a slow day, and we're going to be back with the bells and whistles tomorrow of our charting and stuff that you guys enjoy so much. But I just want to show the office, the software and stuff this afternoon before we move forward. But look, it's a very, very interesting time. We've hit that top of that V, and it looks like we're starting to consolidate a little bit. We got a good rally today. The market ended up 175 points on the Dow, 12 on the S&P, and another 55 on the NASDAQ, which was a good job on its own, right? Considering Google missed last night. So despite that Google miss and stuff, the markets just took it right into stride. And that's how a bullish market is. A bullish market's going to go up. And so we'll see how this plays out. Like I said, we've got some stuff coming around the corner that could be ugly. But then again, if we get some resolution, it could be very good for the market. So you guys stay cautious out there right now, and you pick your spots and you pick them well. Like I said, the one thing I want to mention is a couple weeks back, we gave a free play on Apple, those 290 calls for that expire next year, January of 2020. Well, guess what? Those are up 30% now. So if you did get them, you might want to start thinking about tapping a little profit there. All right. And if you did, so if you haven't been following along, what's happened with the service is pretty much what we've been telling you. The market capitulated on December 24th, and we called it. And since then, it's been a stock pickers market. So we've hit 6 in a row. We hit WWE, we hit HD, we hit Spider. Too much to backtrack. You guys follow along on the show. Follow along on the show. The show has no value if you don't follow along, okay? And listen to the words coming out, okay, everyone? Because if you didn't, think about it. You missed riding along on 100% plays in a row. We gave a free Apple pick December 26th that's up 30%. And we've given some great market advice. So follow along. That's the best thing I can tell you, viewers, is follow along and hear what we're saying. Uh, all we've done is taken advantage of that relief rally on the bottom of December 24th. So if you haven't, that's what Goldman's saying. If you haven't taken advantage of that, then you want to really reassess your strategy, because that was a great buying opportunity. We call it a great buying opportunity. Everybody else was saying sell, 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 get out of stocks. And we saw that capitulation. So like we've been saying every day in the show, your trigger right now is the VIX. So you watch the VIX again today. It took another level down. It's below 16 now. It's creeping down towards that 12, 11. So going forward, you want to be a little careful. We could get a little spike in the VIX. We could get a little bounce back, a little fight back from the bears. You never know. But these earnings are helping, and they should push the market. But again, follow along what we say. And this is so important, because now we've cashed in these 600% plus winners. That's yesterday's trades. We're trading forward. Stay ahead of the trade. That's another thing we've been saying every day. Stay ahead of the trade. Know what you're walking into. Don't just buy stocks to buy stocks. The FOMO trade is gone. Okay, the fear of missing out trade is gone. And that's what Goldman is telling you. Goldman's telling you now it's a stock picker's market, and you either pick good stocks, the right stocks, or you're going to lose your money. So follow along the show. We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, with a bunch of charts and all that stuff, and we'll help you guide you along. But manage your portfolios right now. Be very leery. Again, in 3 weeks, we've got the government, potential government, 2 weeks now, potential government shutdown, right? We've got these campaigns kicking into full gear. Already, Howard Schultz got his research hit out against him. So you see how vehement these campaigns are, and how this opposition works. We know Twitter just released today, right, that there was way more activity from the bots than they thought in 2016. So are you expecting anything less in 2019, 2020? Absolutely not. So be very leery of this. Trade very cautiously, okay? And as always, make sure that you know what's coming forward. Trade forward. That's the biggest thing I can give you guys. Okay, we just hit 600% winners in a row. All we did was take advantage of that capitulation on the 24th. But now, like I said, your charts are getting to the top of that V, and that V is starting to spread out. It's no longer going straight up. So we want to see how that's going to gel and how that's going to gyrate. So let's check Snap real quick, since some of us are in that for that little after hours play here before we let you go. Yeah, see, it's up about $1 after hours. So it looks like we missed on the day trade. But, day trading, it's not what our service does. It's something we do on the side. We throw a few bucks at it. Nothing nothing to worry about. Just kind of a little fun thing, right? Two roaches running across the floor. We all throw $1 on who's going to win. We'll get back to the real picks tomorrow. Now, GE has been a dynamite trade so far, and it looks like it's got a lot more room to run. So GE had a great day today. It's down about 4 cents after hours, but it broke another 4% up today. So it's creeping up towards that $11 level. We're sitting on those $12 calls. And so we're real excited about this. This play is really starting to come together, and there looks like there might be a nice big move in the cards for GE. So you guys pay attention to that. The SOX that we told you about in December, start taking a look at a play on that. Well, the SOX was at about 145 when we were talking about that. It's in the 170s today. Again, hear what we're saying. Follow along. Watch every show. Okay? There's a key to this, and there's a flow to it. So make sure you guys are in that flow, all right? So look, gang, let's call it a day. It looks like Snap finally got what they wanted. And they got some good earnings reports there for a change. After the last couple earnings report, that makes sense, right? I mean, I guess so. But we don't. We're Snap is one of those. We're not going to believe it till we see it. So we still went a little bit short on a day trade. Other than that, our real trades, we're like I said, we've hit six in a row. We started out the year sitting on those 5 washes. Which were 500% losers in a row that we got stuck with in that major sell-off. At this point of the year, since November, we are now up 15.8%, 16%. So if you're not doing that well, click the link in the description, find out what the program's about, and see if it's for you. It's no obligation, and it's not a high-pressure thing. So it's your choice. It's your money. You do with it what you want, but we like to make ours grow, okay? So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll be back with charts and stuff like that, and you guys take it easy tonight. Enjoy. There you go. Oh, thank you. There you go. You guys, if you want to see if you qualify, click that link. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you very much. But that link, there's a link in the description. There's a link in the comments. There's links everywhere, gang. So if you're looking to make some money, if you're looking to build wealth, if you're not looking to chase ambulances, blinky lights and stuff, then you're in the right place. But if you're looking for just a bunch where you sign up for a service and you just get 500 more marketing emails, you're in the wrong place, okay? Our members, we trade and we educate, and that's all we do, okay? So if you guys want to, bam, there it is. I just approved it. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow after the market. Okay. Let's see how this State of the Union address goes. Let's see if any news creeps up into the cycle. After that long winter, it makes sense to hey Jeff, it makes sense to be very cautious in your trades right now. So you guys keep that mantra right now, okay? Be very picky, be very selective, and be very cautious, all right? Don't let your wins get you overly optimistic. Don't let your losses break your, you know what. So yeah, just one more time. I mean, we started off the year, we were carrying those 5 contracts that we lost 100% on all 5. But at this point, since November, we are now up 16% for the year. So, and that's on closed trades. You guys have a great afternoon. If you're not producing like that and you want to produce like that, absolutely click that link, okay? We'll talk soon. See you guys tomorrow after the market.